Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Children of the Corn 5 Fields of Terror, starring Eva Mendes, Angela Jones, Fred Williamson, Adam Wylie, David Carradine, and Kane Hodder. The movie is based on a book by Stephen King, and I posted the trailer in the description box. If you want to check it out. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Starts off with a couple kills. Two college kids driving around with a couple blow-up dolls. They like to pin them up in the farming town there, where they grow corn. I guess it's Oxnard, California, if I'm not mistaken. Bunch of kids are taking care of the corn. I guess they were abandoned or they were neglected when they were children by abusive parents. So they hang out there with David Carradine, who is their messiah figure. I guess he's kind of like a vampire guy. He's undead, as they say in Bram Stoker's Dracula. Anyways, they practice some kind of cult religion, some kind of weird cult. I guess they're pure and innocent up until the age of 18, which is rather arbitrary thing. I guess kids can vote when they're 18, so they picked 18 as the date when they jump in the fire, kind of like a human sacrifice, I guess. But supposedly they join the man behind the rose when they do that. So the other four college kids, including but not limited to Eva Mendes and a guy who later became a transsexual, Alexis Arquette. There are four of these college kids. One of them, but Eva Mendes says she's only like 17 or 18. I guess she's 17. How she made it, how she became a college kid, as described on the Netflix sleeve, is unknown to me. She's probably jail bait in this one, but she looks like she's about 25. So it just so happens that one of the four that are still alive have been hacked by farming tools. They're kind of putzing around. Their car crashes and catches on fire, so they're kind of stranded there. Kane Hodder, also known as the Jason from Friday the 13th, plays the bartender. And Fred the Hammer Williamson plays the local sheriff. So Fred the Hammer wants these kids to catch the bus, but they can't run fast enough. The bus only runs at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. So they decide to spend the night in the abandoned home where the two neighbors of the cornfield got murdered by the evil kid played by Adam Wylie, who was also in Child's Play 2. They decide to live in that house. There are rats and other things that make you jump. Eva Mendes gets a rat running down her shoulder. Um, so they spend the night there. Eva Mendes has a little boy toy one night stand. She's depressed because her ex fiance, boyfriend, whatever, committed suicide. Meanwhile, the other gal, who's kind of, I don't know, she kind of sticks with the transsexual Alexis Arquette, or pre transsexual, I should say. Her brother is with the cult in the cornfield. He wants her to help him because tomorrow's going to be his 18th birthday when he has to jump into the fire. And so by the time they get there with the sheriff and the deputy, it's too late. Her brother Jacob is already dying, being punished because he refused to jump in the fire like he was supposed to on his 18th birthday. When the sheriff has a warrant to go into David Carradine's house close to the cornfield, David Carradine's head just splits in half, explodes, and then it blows a hole through Fred Williamson's, the Hammer's head. The deputy gets killed with some kind of sickle or some kind of corn tool, probably the same tool that the first two college kids were killed with at the beginning. So most of the kills occur at the beginning and the end of the movie. Everything else is just pretty much filler, kind of not too creepy stuff, other than the rat on Eva Mendes' arm. You know, they use those tricks to make you jump, like that sound of a door slamming, and then a rat or something comes out. Or, yeah, that's an old trick. All the horror flicks these days have that kind of movie. This one came out in 1998. It went straight to video, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be another Miramax Dimension Films production. David Carradine doesn't get much time, probably 10 minutes out of an hour and a half. Yeah, so basically the ending is just the former college kids trying to fight back against the evil children's cult, I guess you'd call it. I'm not sure what the man behind the rose means. There's a picture of a rose amongst a cornfield. And there's fire, eternal flame. I'm not sure what that's all about. But the transsexual, right before he dies, he says, "Here's your eternal flame." That was pretty corny. Anyways, I really love this movie. The ending is great. The beginning is pretty good. The middle part is just kind of build up, I guess. Which I don't mind. I mean, it's not a long flick. It's only about an hour of build-up, I'd say. So I can sit through that just to get to the ending. The ending wouldn't make any sense if I hadn't sat through the first hour or so. Maybe 45 minutes in the middle. So, great flick. Definitely check this one out. And I haven't seen the other 6 movies. I guess the original movie and the other 5 sequels I haven't seen. So I just picked this one out because it had David Carradine in it. I heard I was reading some of the reviews. They said the 4th one is actually the best in the series. So maybe I'll get around to checking that one out one of these days. But I doubt it. I'll probably just check out the first 2, just, kind of like Amityville Horror. I did, was it 7 and 8? And then I saw the first one. So probably something like that. Anyways, I'll let you go. I gotta go pick up my son later.